Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and in today's video I got some Quake Champions for you guys. So the NDA has finally been lifted, and I of course had a chance to get a beta key for the closed beta of Quake Champions, and now I can finally show you guys some footage and talk about the game a little bit. Now, if you don't know what Quake is, it goes back way back, like when I was a kid. Quake was out, and it was one of the most popular arena shooters out there alongside Unreal Tournament, and it had a lot of esports, and that's pretty much where the esports scene started. The previous Quake game that we had was Quake Live, which launched in 2010, and I don't think it sparked that much of an interest in the hardcore Quake players. Now, Quake Champions is maybe something else. Now, they have a champion system in Quake, and they even brought back some old maps. Now, you have classic guns like the railgun, the rocket launcher, the super shotgun. There's no grenade launcher yet, however. Graphically, the game looks pretty nice. I mean, the maps are nice and colorful, the heroes models are great, and movement and pinpoint precision aim are still king in this game. However, has the time for arena shooters passed? Seeing as the FPS genre has greatly evolved since arena shooters have been popular, I do indeed think that the time for arena style shooters has passed, but I could be wrong. Quake could go back into the esports scene and develop a big community and have a lot of tournaments. However, I don't think that it's going to cater to a big new crowd as Bethesda, which is the publisher of the game, would expect. I think the old school hardcore Quake players are still going to be playing Quake, and they're going to probably love this game, but is it enough to spark an interest for people to, one, play it competitively, and two, for people to actually watch? Now, playing the game personally, I had some fun. However, I don't really like the hero system because it just makes it so that there's certain characters that have more health, because each character has a different amount of health. The faster characters tend to have less health, and the beefier, slower characters tend to have more health, and each hero or champion has a special ability which you can use, which I'm not that much of a fan of. I much more preferred when how good a player was based on skill and not as much just running around, spraying and praying and using abilities when you can. So that's something I don't really like about Quake Champions, but I do understand that they need to bring out some new stuff to cater to a new crowd, and I completely get that. However, for me, it's not what I liked about Quake. The game modes that are available right now are Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Duel, and Sacrifice, which is kind of a spin-off of Capture the Flag. Now, the game modes play very nicely. However, the matchmaking in the game right now is not all that great, but I do understand that it is in beta. But it's just unfortunate that in some circumstances, my team was always one player down, and in a fast-paced arena shooter like Quake, it makes all the difference. Something else I didn't appreciate is that you would get put into matches that have already begun, giving you not even close to a chance of winning the game and coming out victorious because the top player already had 20 kills above everybody else. Also, as of right now, there's a specific issue with ping and network performance. Some players just can't seem to get Quake to run properly, and they're just teleporting all over the place, so it makes it even harder to shoot people. You already need a lot of aim and skill to play this game, and having people like teleport around and they're using small characters which are even harder to hit, I don't think is very fun personally. Now, Quake Champions is going to be a free-to-play game, or you can buy it. Basically, what this means is that if you play Quake free-to-play, you will get access to the base champion, and then you will have to buy the other champions with either real-world money or in-game earned currency. Now, if you buy the game, you will get access to all the champions. Now, this might cause a little bit of an unbalanced situation for people who play the free-to-play and people who already have access to all those, but from what I've played so far, you can get enough in-game currency pretty fast to buy the champions that you want, or you can even, in quotation marks, rent heroes for a day. So basically, you use your in-game currency, you rent the hero out for a certain amount of time, which you can play, and then after that, if you enjoy the hero, you can then proceed to buy him or decide not to because you don't really like him that much. The thing about it is that people who will play the free-to-play version of Quake might just pick it up, play a couple of games, and then be like, it's not really my type of game, and never play again. However, if they made it so that you have to buy it to play the game, I think the community would be much more thriving because people would actually have put money down and would play it more consistently than the people who are just trying to play it for free just to see if they enjoy it. Now, I did have some fun in Quake Champions. It is a very fast and skill-based game, but there are these issues that I talked about that I don't like so much about it, like the champion system with heroes having more or less health. That's not really my cup of tea. It might be for a new crowd, but I can't really see myself playing this game a whole lot. I just don't feel as though it is reminiscent enough of Quake 3. I also don't think that we needed another champion or hero game in the AAA titles, so we already have so much. I would have just rather have it be an old school Quake game, but I do understand that they need to renew the game in order to appeal to newer crowds, but unfortunately I think the time for arena shooters has long gone. Now Quake Champions is still in closed beta and will stay in that state until they feel as though the game is ready for an open beta or for launch altogether. You guys will be able to play it for free. Unfortunately, you will have to download the Bethesda launcher to play the game, although there might be some workaround I'm not aware of. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys had the chance to play the Quake Champions closed beta, what you thought about it. Give me your likes, your dislikes, if you agree with me. Now please take all this with a grain of salt. I am by no means an expert Quake player. I was just going based off my own experience. But don't forget, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't, the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.